Welcome back, America. We're here with our good friend, retired Colonel Richard Kemp, former commander of British forces in Afghanistan, former chairman of the Cobra Intelligence Group. Nobody better, Richard Kemp, than you to give us sort of a universal look at this thing, what the Israelis have done with their intelligence, with their military, what the United States has done, coming over the top, taking out, and I say taking out and destroying these nuclear sites. You're a long-time professional military man. What do you make of this?
I think this is a tremendous victory by Israel and the United States of America working together. And incidentally, this is the first time in history that in any of Israel's wars that America has directly intervened on the offensive. And it's had tremendous results. There's no doubt about that. I don't buy all this skepticism about the effectiveness of America and Israel's strikes on on Iran's nuclear capabilities. I think it must have done so much damage that they will have to start again pretty much from scratch if they're going to rebuild a nuclear bomb. Yes, they may have some residual enriched uranium, they may have some centrifuges left, but this is not something they can restart overnight. And I think the intelligence reports and assessments we've heard, leaked ones, are typical of intelligence services, and rightly too, because they're supposed to be internal, they're supposed to be secret for secret use, and they give a very cautious perspective. They only state what they can actually prove to be the case. So I don't think we should pay too much attention to that. I think we've seen a phenomenal operation. And apart from the physical damage done to the Iranian nuclear capability, think what we've done psychologically to Iran. The Ayatollahs, they never expected to get struck by Israel and certainly not by the United States. But they have now been, and they'll be cautious in the future. They may want to rebuild their capability. They're not going to do it overnight. It's going to take them a long time, and they'll probably want to wait out President Trump's time in the White House and Prime Minister Netanyahu's time in the Prime Minister's office here. So I'm very, very doubtful about people being skeptical about the success of this operation. I think it was overwhelming. And we can put that down to a number of things. First of all, Israel's extraordinary technology that enabled it to carry out pinpoint strikes against key Iranian targets, whether that be nuclear targets, ballistic missiles, or whether it indeed be the senior leadership of the Iranian military forces, key nuclear scientists. None of that could be done, I don't think, by any other country in the world. And it's not just the technology, it's also the intelligence, the penetration of the Iranian regime. I think it's quite extraordinary. It's obviously been going on for many years, as has the preparation for these strikes. Clearly, Israel has planned, prepared, rehearsed in immense detail and achieved a huge amount as a consequence. I think one of the key issues, of course, was not just Israel's operations, but America's operations. And for the first time ever, the bunker buster bomb has been used. I believe it's the most powerful non-nuclear weapon in the world, and it certainly caused havoc among Iran's nuclear capability. But we shouldn't also forget, behind that, we shouldn't also forget that the United States has been supporting Israel in air defences, helping to protect Israel from Iran's ballistic missiles ever since this war began, from submarines in the air, from warships, and from US forces deployed with air defence systems on the ground in Israel. I think it's an incredible partnership, and President Trump said it himself on Truth Social, that there's never been a closer relationship between Israel and the United States. And I would actually extend that. I would say there's never been a closer relationship, military relationship, between two powers in the world since the Second World War. And we should also think about the fact that this operation did not just defend Israel, it did not just defend the Arab countries in the Middle East who are also in Iran's crosshairs, it defended the world, not just practically, not just because of the destruction of Iran's nuclear capability, which threatens us all, but it also sent a powerful message of deterrence, that President Trump was a military strongman, is willing to act in the most dire situations. And that message will not be lost in Moscow and in Beijing.
Very brilliantly put. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.